Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday. Yes, Thursday, January 4th. 4 days into the new year. I hope it is finding you well. Let me turn this volume down here. Sorry, I was just monitoring all my stuff everywhere so that I can see the chats going on. So, you know the routine. First thing, let me go over to YouTube and like my channel and share it on to the Twixverse that we are live. And I tell you, I really love that name. Uh, Castle through the chat one time said that's what somebody called. I don't know if it was on on the morning show or one of my build streams, but he said that someone called it that, and I said, "I like that." So I have started using it, and I appreciate, um, the, uh the, I guess, suggestion, just the sharing of that, phrase. I really like it. I think it's fun. It makes, X sounds so stupid, and, it's not really Twitter anymore, even though in my mind I do think Twitter. Um, so, but it is what it is. So I'm going to call it Twix, like the candy bar, even though I don't really like the candy bar. So everything looks good over on the YouTube side. I forgot to think about a poll this morning. Let me look here and see if we can think of a poll real quick while I'm um saying hello to everybody. Uh, First off, we have Sci-Fi Mombi. Good morning to you. I hope that you have a a good day, and it's okay that you can't type. Um, Whoops, I'm on the wrong thing here. Uh, I know who you're talking about. I know it's to me. And we have DadmanWalking55. Morning, missus. Have a great stream. Thank you very, very much. And we have Snortapoopus Cuber here. Hello, humans and other critters. Hello, hello to you. Let's see. We have a bunch of hellos, and we have Corey Cochran. Hi, hello, Corey. I'm so glad you're here today. And Corey is not only on the YouTube side, he is over here on the Twitch side also, giving me some support there. So thank you very, very much for that. So it's Thursday, and oh, I have a dentist appointment this afternoon. Now, I don't hate going to the dentist, but I do get scolded because I don't um, floss my teeth as well as I should. Okay, you tried another. Okay, good. It wasn't me. I thought, well, maybe, maybe it's me because I'm pretty good with technology, but sometimes, technology is what it is, technology. And sometimes it chooses to work and sometimes it chooses not to. So, um, okay, I'm going to go look and see if it's there because I want to see the really green, green, green grass of Hobbit Town. Okay, I started typing in your name and some of the searches were really interesting. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Snorterpoopus, would you mind if I pop that up on the screen for everybody to see? Um, Let me know. I'm going to finish saying my hellos, and while I await your answer. We have Agent Atwood on the Twitch side. What's up? Baymax, a banana with a gun, and a muscle fall guy. I think those are so funny. And we have on the YouTube side, "What's up?" from the same Atwood. You're not allowed to go to the dentist anymore since you ate the lab technician. Oh, that is so funny. But, yeah, I'm going today, like I say, I don't mind going to the dentist. It doesn't bother me. I just know that they're gonna scold me because I don't floss like I'm supposed to. So yeah, I'm preparing for the scolding. But, yes, 4 o'clock today. Okay, so let me get this situated here. We're gonna put this over here. Make sure there's nothing on here that, is going to actually, we'll just do that. There we go. Oh my gosh, that is just absolutely beautiful. So we're going to do that. And here is the picture. And be prepared to be totally floored at the beauty. Here we go. I'm always checking to make sure I'm not messing anything up. Okay, there it is. Oh my gosh. Uh, Snorter Poopa says that's at Alexander Sheep Farm near Mata Mata, New Zealand, aka Hobbiton. Oh, that is just, it just doesn't even look real. That is so beautiful. And I bet it's even more stunning in um, person. You took that shot from the front door at Bag End. Wow. That's just beautiful. Could you imagine just ah, living in that country? Wow, thank you for sharing that. That is just absolutely that's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's get everything back here so that we don't accidentally show something we're not supposed to, because that would be bad. Wow, I've got 16 people watching. Oh my gosh. Thank you all for watching. I have 8 people on YouTube and I have, well, it says I had 4 people on Twitch. So I don't know how that is 18 16, but then you ran down and ate all the sheep. So they might not let you go back. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, Atwood, guess what came in the mail last night? Yep, I saw a notification and I walked outside the door at midnight and guess what was there? You have 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count. So, yep. So, oh my goodness. It is 9 minutes past the hour. I haven't thought of a poll yet. I'm trying to think of one. Um, okay, I know one. Um, the advent calendar, the Destiny advent calendar that I have been waiting for, that Atwood gifted me through Throne, has finally arrived. That's what, yeah, I'm going to do a spaghetti poll. So I'm going to do a poll on spaghetti. Um, how do you like your spaghetti? Um, Sauce mixed in, with meatballs. Sauce mixed in. Let's see, how can we do this? So it's the sauce mixed in the pasta or sauce mixed in with meatballs. Um, Sauce on top of pasta. Sauce on top with meatballs. Okay, let's see. Okay, so here's our poll. How do you like your pasta? Do you like your sauce mixed in the pasta? Do you like the sauce mixed in the pasta with meatballs? Or do you like your sauce on top of your pasta? Or do you like your sauce on top of the pasta with meatballs? So that's our poll today. Let me put a question mark to make this grammatically correct. And here is our poll. Bum, ba, bum. So a spaghetti poll. So vote early, vote often. And who else do we have? And hello, Dad Man on Twitch. How do you eat your pasta? With a fork? Ah ha ha ha. Uncooked, straight from the box. No, I have eaten uncooked pasta. I do like uncooked pasta. Greetings, humans. Hello, killer rabbits. So glad to see you. I hope you are having a wonderful new year. I hope it has started off well for you. Um, and meat mixed in with pasta. Mmm. All of the above. Pick your most favorite. I'll eat pasta anyway. I'll eat pasta, spaghetti. Yeah, I just like pasta. It's like one of my downfalls. So, just checking everything out here real quick. It looks good. So while you guys are voting on that poll and everything, I think we might start with the birthdays because we got quite a few birthdays today. It can be whatever kind of meat you want, except human. No human meat. Yes, there's that song. Da 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 da. All covered with cheese. I I guess I can't remember it now. On top of spaghetti, all covered with cheese. So our birthdays today. Sorry, I started trying to think about that song. So January 4th today, birthdays. Happy birthday to everyone today. If your birthday's today, happy birthday. Oh, that's as bad as human meat, Atwood. No, no polar bear meat. No, no, no. Our first birthday today is Isaac Newton, Sir Isaac Newton, 84 years old when he passed away. Thank you, I couldn't remember. On top of spaghetti, all covered with cheese, I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. It rolled off the table, it rolled on the floor, and then my poor meatball, it rolled out the door. Isaac Newton. Now, after I serenaded you all with, yes, rabbit meat is also a no-no now. We have killer rabbit here. No, no. So I guess you have to have, sheep meat. Isaac Newton, yes, he is the inventor of the fig Newtons. Yes. He's one of the most influential now we totally mocked, Sir Isaac Newton. He is one of the most influential scientists of all times. He formulated the 3 basic laws of motion and the law of universal gravitation. He built the first reflecting telescope, and his work helped Enlightenment thinkers rebel against Christian theology, church theology, because they were some of the stuff they were saying was not true. He and Gottfried Leibniz invented infinitesimal calculus. His book, Principia Mathematical, became the basis of modern mathematics. Wow, that's one thing I did not know about Sir Isaac Newton. I knew about um, the laws of motion and gravity, but I did not know that he wrote a math book. So yes, Sir Isaac Newton. 84 years old when he passed away. Yes, boo math. But you know, you need math for almost everything, at least basic math. So we have 13 people watching. We have 7 people on the YouTube side with, let's see, how many people have liked? Oh, good, it's even 7 and 7. We have people, 6 people have voted in the poll. The majority right now is sauce on top with meatballs and, mixed and sauce mixed in pasta and mixed in with meatballs, they're both our second. So not bad there, and on the Twitch side, we have 6 people watching on Twitch. Thank you guys so much for watching over there. I really, really appreciate that. Our next birthday is hello, masters. Hello. Gottfried von Leibniz was the most complete genius I know. Well, masters, I'm glad you're here because there's a birthday coming up that I have a lot of German words I have to say. So you can, I've practiced them, but I know I'll get nervous and mess them up. But yes, there's someone's birthday today who, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I'll surprise you later. He wrecked your senior year in high school. Darn calculus. Even more famous than his math is his philosophy. Well, I'll have to when it's his birthday, we'll look him up. And we have a hello to masters. Our next birthday today is a baseball player, Chris Bryant. He's 32 years old. He's a third baseman who was drafted by the Chicago Cubs with the second overall pick in the 2013 MLB draft, Major League Baseball draft. He was the 2015 National League Rookie of the Year, and in 2016 he was named the National League MVP. He helped the Cubs win the franchise's first World Series title over 100 years. In over 100 years. And in 2021, he was traded to the San Francisco Giants. And in 2022, he was signed to play with the Colorado Rockies. And when he was in high school, he posted a .418 batting average, which is really good. And hello, theme park casual. How I heard that there was a restaurant that I saw that they quit making a certain dessert or something, and it was heartbreaking. I I know I hate it when you go and you expect this certain food, especially like it when we went to Disney or places like that, and they quit making it, and you're like, "What? I've waited all year for this dessert, and it's no longer here." Uh, he's a traitor leaving the Cubs. Go Cubs, they're bears. And no, I do not know why they traded him. And we have a bunch of hellos here. So, Chris Bryant, 32 years old today. And our next person is Louis Braille. He died at 43 years old, and he was in an accident with his father's tools, which caused him the use of his eyes. He invented a system of writing for blind people known as Braille, and he was only 15 years old when he did that. He later extended his system into musical notations. In 1829, he published his first book on his works entitled Method of Writing Words, Music, and Playing Songs by Means of Dots for Use by the Blind and Arranged for Them. So Louis Braille, 43 years old today. I did not realize he was blind when he created it. That was very interesting. I've learned something new today. I remember as a kid when a player in sports stayed with 1 or 2 teams their entire career. Yes, well, sometimes it's not their choice now. They get traded to get a for the other team to get a better player, or maybe they're in a slump, or, so many other reasons. Sometimes it's not the players, they have no control over it, unless they're a free agent, I think. I don't know how the whole thing works, but yeah. But I do remember when they used to have longer times on teams. Matt Frewer, 66 years old today, a Canadian actor. He played, was the voice of Max Headroom. If anybody remembers that show, I love that show. He also was in some films, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Watchmen, Night at the Museum, Secret of the Tombs. In 2019, he was a series regular in the TV show The Order. He wanted to become a hockey player, but he injured himself when he was 15 and could not do that. He's in the TV series Orphan Black and was in Fear of the Walking Dead. So Matt Frewer is 66 years old. Yes, Max Headroom was a very odd show, but I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. Graham Elliott, he's 47 years old. He's a three-time James Beard Foundation award-winning celebrity chef. Gosh, put that on a business card. He appeared on the Iron Chef America and Top Chef Masters. He became the youngest chef in the U.S. to receive 4 stars from a major publication, Chicago Tribune, Chicago Sun-Times. His restaurant Avenue received a AAA 5 Diamond Award. In 2012, he was inducted into the Chicago Chefs Hall of Fame. And for years, he served as a culinary director for the Chicago-based festival Lollapalooza. I put that fact in just because I wanted to say Lollapalooza. Canadians are taking over the US through the entertainment industry. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I see a lot of American actors and things through these birthdays and stuff. Yes, I wouldn't have picked the white frames either, but you're talking about someone who just wears thick black frames, so That's me, not Dad Man. And Dad Man agrees that they are taking over. Our next person is Julia Ormond, 69 years old, an English actress. She won an Emmy Award for her role in the HBO film Temple Grandin. Now, if that is a person, and if you want to read a fascinating life about someone, um, she is autistic, and her dealing with that, and she went to college. She was dealing with, I don't know what her field was, but she actually created a way for when cattle was going to be, um, made into hamburger, a way for the system to work where they weren't stressed out in the process uh, to make it more humane. Uh, but some of the cattle industry just ignored her. But a very fascinating woman. If you ever want to read up on her, I would. Very, very interesting. And we have Tomby. Hello, Tomby. Welcome, welcome. And yeah, she got an Emmy Award for playing that role. She also had recurring roles in the TV shows Nurse Jackie, CSI New York, Law and Order, Criminal Intent, and Mad Men. And her first role was in the 1989 miniseries Traffic. She was in the film Legends of the Fall with Brad Pitt and Anthony Hopkins. And she characters plays the mother of Jessica Pear's character Megan Draper on the AMC series Mad Men. Jessica Orman, 69 years old today. Happy birthday. And we just have a few more hellos in the chat. We have 12 people watching. We have 9. If you're over on YouTube, vote in the poll. And if you're on Twitch and you want to vote, let me know and I will take that thing. I know Killer Rabbit gave what they liked. So right now, let me look and see what Killer Rabbit put because I forgot to write it down. Okay, so you like it mixed in. Okay, so we have, let's find the poll again. We have the first place sauce on top of pasta with meatballs. And then in second place, because of a vote on Twitch, sauce mixed in pasta and sauce on top of pasta are both in second, and sauce mixed in pasta with meatballs is third. So we have 4. We have 5 for first, and then 2 for sauce on top and sauce mixed in, and then 1 for mixed in with meatballs. Okie dokie. I do not know. Let's look that up. Why don't we? So we will look up Julia Ormond. Let's set this right here so we don't. I do not know if she was or not. Let's look at the movie she was in here. And ba ba ba. So first night, that's what we're asking. So let's see. I probably could have did this a lot easier than the way I just did. Yes, she was in First Night. You are correct. Ding, 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 you win. So yes, you are correct. And, I do think Connery is the best James Bond. I am partial to Sean Connery. I agree with you with that. So Julia Ormond, once again, 69 years old. So let's turn my page and my sheet here, and we're gonna do our next one. And, our next person is a English singer and songwriter. He died at 64 years old. He is best known as a frontman for the influential 80s band Talk Talk. Uh, they are credited with helping to invent the genre known as post rock. Okay. He intended to become a child psychologist before joining the band. Before joining the band, The Reaction in the mid '70s, and he had an instrumental track that he played that was featured on the Stars series Boss. Okay. So I take it that you tried the knee-high peach flavored soda, so it's not good? Okay, so let's not try that. And good morning, Mandalorian. How are you this morning? I hope everything is well with you. Um, I hope your drive to work wasn't too bad, and I hope it's not too cold. I only have so many spaces. I only have so many spaces on the pole. I can only do 4. My sister does when they have spaghetti, they always make Italian sausage with it. So Mark Hollis died at the age of 64 years old. Our next person is Grace Bumbry. She died at 86 years old. She had a career that spanned 50 years. She was a mezzo-soprano opera singer that actually transitioned from mezzo-soprano to singing soprano parts. Yes, I did, Melorin, yes, I did. She, sang in Don Carlo and Arnani, and in 1961, she was the first Black singer to appear in the Bayreuth Festival and, was cast by Wieland Wagner in Venus and Tannhauser. She was the recipient of a Kennedy Center Honor in 2009, and as I said, she was one of the most successful singers to transition from mezzo-soprano to soprano. She helped pave the way for African American opera singers and was inducted into the St. Louis Walk of Fame. She just died this past year at 86 years old. Weiland Wagner. Yes. And I tried out as a mezzanine soprano, but they threw me out of the theater. Violent, he was a weirdo, got kicked out of the festival leadership by his also crazy sister. I think that probably was there was a little bit of a power play thing. Yes, yes. Um, yes. Near boiling code red would be better to drink than a knee-high peach soda. Oh my goodness gracious. So our next person on our list, we got quite a few birthdays. Rabbits are bad rabbits are bad opera singers, their voices are too squeaky. Oh, but I bet they'd be cute up there. Uh, oh, I wrote her name wrong. It's not Dawn Marie, it's Dot Marie. I was typing these last night. Dot, D-O-T, Marie Jones. I misspelled her name. She was a former athlete, a 15 times arm wrestling champion. Um, and then she became an actress. She's 60 years old. She was known for playing tough athletic characters. She portrayed Coach Bieste on Glee. Uh, and in real life, she worked as a youth counselor in a Fresno County Juvenile Probation Center. And earlier in her career, she played the role of Coach Kelly on Lizzie McGuire. So Dot Marie Jones. I misspelled her name. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. Our next person is Derrick Henry, 30 years old, and he's a football player. Uh, an NFL running back. Uh, he attended Yulee High School in Yulee, Florida, and he played football, basketball, and track there. During his high school career, he rushed for a national record of 12,124 career rushing yards. She's on an Allstate commercial right now. Yes, I can't believe I spelled her name wrong. And I check these things like over and over again, and you just become blind sometimes to what you've typed. But yes. Henry from Yulee, yes, the Jags didn't get him. He's a monster on the field. Yes, I've got some of his stats here. It's insane. He was named the 2012 Columbus Touchdown Club National High School Player of the Year in 2012, and he won a 2016 NCAA National Championship at Alabama. His last game with the Crimson Tide, he set a school record for career rushing yards. And the thing about, him going to Crimson Tide and graduating was that he made a promise to his grandmother that he would graduate from college, and he did. He fulfilled that promise, by going to Alabama, and he probably could have left early to go to professional football, but he didn't. He, um, honored the promise he made to his grandma, and I think that's really cool. In 2015, he won the Heisman Trophy. He was a member of the University of Alabama Crimson Tide, and he was drafted in the second round of the 2016 NFL Draft by the Tennessee Titans. I'm not listing franchise records, or I'm just doing it, or high school records, except for the Heisman Trophy. I'm just going to list some of his NFL records and awards and honors that he got. Um, he was the first player to record a 200 plus yard and a 4 plus touchdown game on fewer than 22 carries. He's tied for the longest run in NFL history at 99 yards. Tony Dorsett is the only other one that did that in 1982. Yes, his numbers were crazy, um, in college. Like I said, I could have just 2 pages of stuff that he did. He was the first player in NFL history with 180 plus rushing yards in 3 consecutive games. He had the most running yards in the first 4 playoff games, 561. And some of his awards, he was NFL Offensive Player of the Year in 2020. Also the same year, first team All-Pro. He was 2 times second team All-Pro, 4 times Pro in the Pro Bowl, 2019, 2022, and 23. He was 2 times an NFL rushing yards leader in 19, 2019 and 2020. And in those same 2 years, he also was a two-time NFL rushing touchdowns leader. This guy is a monster on the field. Derrick Henry, 30 years old today. Happy birthday. Oh, and Dorset did that on Halloween night. Uh, cut trick or treating short to watch the game. And our next person is Sterling Holloway. He died at 87 years old. He was a voice actor and an actor also, and he appeared in over 100 films and 40 television shows. He did a lot of voice acting work for the Disney Company. He did Winnie the Pooh, Mr. Stork and Dumbo, the Cheshire Cat and Alice in Wonderland, Roquefort the Mouse and the Aristocats, excuse me, the Python Ka in the Jungle Book, and the adult flower in Bambi, the skunk. Happy birthday today. You died at 87 years old. Uh, yes, he is. Sports very football's a lot of times for the young, a lot of those positions. Got a lot of wear and tear on their bodies when they do that. And let's check our stuff here on YouTube. We have 10 people watching. Wow, thank you guys very much for that. And let's see how many likes we have. Are they even? And they're even. Thank you guys. You know how it if the likes are lower than the people watching. Oh, sometimes I get a little anxious. It's the OCD in me. And let's see, what is our poll here? Say we have 10 votes. So we have 5 people voted for sauce on top of pasta with meatballs. Actually, we have 11 votes because we have one from Twitch that I do bring over. So we have sauce on top of pasta and meatballs is at 5 votes. Um, Sauce on top of pasta is 3 votes. Sauce mixed in pasta is 2 votes, and sauce mixed in pasta with meatballs, and I put when meatballs, okay, I couldn't spell either there, is 1 vote. So we actually got a definitive 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st place at the moment. So thank you all for that. We still have 6 people watching on Twitch. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Coco Jones. Oh no, I'm sorry. I must not put her in there. Jacob Grimm. Okay, here's where I have to do some German here in a second. He's one half of the Brothers Grimm. He and his brother Wilhelm co-wrote fairy tales such as Hansel and Gretel and Snow White. He's best known for his works. Best known works include Kinder und Haschmachchen, which is Grimm's fairy tale, basically, and Deutsch mythology. He's a noted philologist, in addition to a mythologist, and he also published the Deutsch Wunderbuch, which is a comprehensive German dictionary. He attended the University of Marburg, where he studied law, and he became inspired by history and philosophy and published his earliest work, oh my goodness, okay, in 1811. Here we go. We're going to try it. Über den altdeutschen Meistergesang. Okay. Yes. Grimm's Laws of Linguistics. The Grimms, the guys who wrote all the stuff for Disney. Except Disney, like, watered them down. Grimm's tales are grim. They're not necessarily they left out a lot of the stuff that was in the Grimm's fairy tales. I prefer the Grimm's fairy tales myself. But I hope I did not butcher the German language too much when I said the names of those books. Um, but yes, 78 years old when he passed away. Our next person is another amazing. I think yes, they did not write the stories either. They collected it as um, all they were local myths. Um, right. But they might not have they might have just been in the oral tradition before that. Yes, I'm so sorry. I murdered the German language. I apologize tremendously. I tried my best. And if there are any of our German friends over watching on Twitch, I apologize. I apologize so much. Yes, the original tales are dark, but I think what they collected them, but I wonder if they were the first ones to actually put them in, like, written a lot of them are oral traditions, oral stories, so I wonder if there were anyone before them that actually wrote them into a collection like they did. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm still reading the yes, I'm a killer. Oh, no. Once again, the German language has been set back 1,000 years. I'm sorry. I should have I tried. There's a lot of little yeah. It's hard. That's a hard language. Yeah, they were the first to write them down. I don't know if the Grimm's is let me ask, the computer. Yes, it is. There is a version. But it was so Hans Christian hmm, there might be just different versions. Let's ask, who wrote The Little Mermaid? And they're gonna say Walt Disney. You're correct, it is Hans Christian Andersen. Thank you very much for that. So Hans Christian Andersen actually wrote The Little Mermaid. So our next person is apparently I didn't put there was one person I have here I didn't put her picture in. Oh well. Is Don Shula, 90 years old, when he passed away in 2020. He is a NFL football player and a coach. He played defensive back in the NFL. He debuted with the Cleveland Browns and he was 7 seasons a coach with the Baltimore after he finished playing 7 seasons, he coached the Baltimore Colts, and then he had 26 seasons as the coach of the Miami Dolphins. And out of his 33 years as a head coach, he only had 2 losing seasons. He took the Dolphins to 2 consecutive Super Bowls, Super Bowl 7 and Super Bowl 8. And Super Bowl 7, I was in elementary school, and, my teacher was a huge Dolphin fan. So when this happened, our we had a party. And Super Bowl 7, there was He had a perfect 14-0 season and the Super Bowl championship. That was in 1972. And I believe that that's the only team to ever do that. I don't think that's ever been done uh, since then. And Bob Greasy was the quarterback, right? Am I correct, Ed Man, in that? Uh, when he retired, um, he was the NFL head coach record for most career wins. He won 347 career victories and 328 regular season victories. And in 97, he was inducted in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. So Don Shula, 90 years old. Yes, that was the perfect and won the Super Bowl yeah, it was Bob Greasy then, yes. But yeah, our teacher was such a huge Dolphin fan. I mean, there was Dolphin stuff in the room, and we had a big party, a big party. That was nice. I didn't really know who the Dolphins were, but we didn't have to do schoolwork, so I was happy. And our next person is General Tom Thumb. He was actually born um, Charles Sherwood Stratton, and he performed with P.T. Barnum's circus beginning in the 1840s. During his childhood, he traveled with the circus throughout Europe and became a worldwide celebrity. When he was born, this is crazy. He weighed over 9 pounds when he was born. However, his growth quickly slowed down and he grew just over 3 feet tall. Yeah, Patriots had an undefeated regular season but lost the Super Bowl, and the Dolphins were happy and still the only perfect team. That's what I thought. And yes, Tom Thumbs are convenience stores in our area, but uh, no, not him. So, as I said, as an adult, he stood just over 3 feet tall, and his marriage to a woman around his height was first page news at the time. And there is Tom Thumb with his wife. I thought that was a nice picture, so I thought I would use that one. I believe that is our last birthday for today. Yes, it is. So, happy birthday to you all. And like I say, if your birthday is on January 4th, happy birthday to you. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Um, yeah, talking about spaghetti, uh, I try to, oh, the poll has changed again. So we now have 11 votes. We have 5 people now watching on YouTube. 10 likes. Thank you very much for that. Uh, on sauce on top of the pasta with meatballs still is number one at 45. Oh, it keeps flipping down on me. Uh, sauce on top of pasta is second at 27. So let's see, 11. Okay, so tied for second. No, I'm sorry. Um, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so yes, tied for second. No, no, I'm lying. I'm sorry. Sauce on top of pasta is number one. Sauce with meatballs is number one. Sauce on top of pasta is number two. Sauce mixed in pasta with meatballs and sauce mixed in pasta are tied for third because we have a vote coming over on from the Twitch side. Sorry, I had to do math there. It hurts my head when I do math. We still have 5 people over on the Twitch side, guys. Thank you very much for that. 5 people over on the YouTube side. We got 10 people watching. Thank you so much for that. Um, so we've got our done our spaghetti poll. Now we're going to do some spaghetti memes. So here we go. And I'd like to thank Atwood. He helped me find some of these memes. Uh, so thanks very much for that. Here we go. I always don't spill spaghetti sauce on my shirt, but when I do, I'm wearing a white shirt. Yep, absolutely. Excuse me, guys. I've got some congestion and some drainage, and I apologize for the sound of my voice this morning. Sounds a little squeaky. When there isn't enough spaghetti for everybody, make more the easy way. Who in their right mind would ever think it was a good idea to put spaghetti on a copier machine to make a copy of it? Well, in the Canadian Football League in 1948, the Calgary Stampeders went undefeated the regular season, then won that year's Grey Cup. And that is why masters only go shirtless in Italian restaurants. And LOL. Don't be upsetty. Have some spaghetti. I just wanted to say that. Don't be upsetty. Have some spaghetti. Maybe we'll make spaghetti tonight. I have some homemade spaghetti sauce, I think, still. Yummy good. Yummy spaghetti. So we won't be upsetty. I'm sorry. You mess with spaghetti, you get the machete. I think that is so stupid. I'm sorry. It why would that's a spicy meatball. Yes. Thank you, Corey. Oh, that's just so silly. Did you hear about the Italian chef that died? He passed away. I had to get a dad joke in there. Yes, he passed away. And Masters has a machete. I mean, I live in Mexico, LOL. I think we have a machete too. It's in our garage. I thought that was funny. Oh, goodness. So those are our spaghetti memes today. He passed away in Hell's Kitchen, LOL. Ah, he passed away. Oh, we have a bayonet. I thought we had a machete also in the garage, but we do have a bayonet also. So don't mess with us. I'm just kidding. That was just a joke to all the benevolent overlords that are listening to this channel. That was a joke. That was humor. There was a bit of sarcasm mixed in there because that is what my love language is sarcasm. I have a little plaque that says sarcasm is how I hug. Oh, oh. I will have that written on my tombstone. Tried his best, but passed away. Oh, masters, I've been working on the OBS. I've actually got some overlays done. They're just some generic ones, but I got some overlays done, and, um and I'm working on it. I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer. Now I have to figure out how I can stream to both channels at the same time, which I've got an idea how I'm gonna do that. But, yeah, I'm getting there. OBS, pretty soon, pretty soon. And, Snorterpoop has failed a class in meteorology because he ate the spaghetti model. I love spaghetti puns. Well, we have 6 people watching on YouTube. We have 10 likes. Thank you very much. We have 11 votes in the poll. It stayed the same as before. And we have 5 people watching on Twitch. Thank you guys very much for that. I appreciate it a lot. So now we're going to go to our celebrations today. Celebration. Woo. Sorry about that, guys. Well, it was spaghetti. Of course it was the Euro model. Get with it, Dad, man. Where the heck is Twiggy? Has someone checked between Snorterpoopus's teeth? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so we have what to celebrate today. Our first one is National Trivia Day. Dad man, this is the day for you. I have not checked out the song yet. I have not. It's on my list. It is on my list to do. But I will. I'll let you know. I told you I was going to. I feel bad. I lied to you. I'm sorry. I'll check it. I'm gonna check it out as soon as we get off the stream. I'm gonna make a big note. Check out song. I'm writing it right now. You can hear if you can hear the paper, the pen on the paper. Check out song. There. So it is National Trivia Day. Dad man, it's the day for you. Oh my gosh. No, we are not going to go play trivia tonight. No, no, no. Today is the perfect day to share all that useless knowledge that's rattling around in your brain. Impress your friends and family with your superior useless knowledge. Yep, National Trivia Day. You either love it or you don't. I can barely remember to wake up in the morning and eat breakfast, let alone some inane fact somewhere. You love trivia? I uh I don't mind people who like trivia the official videos on YouTube. Okay, I will check it out. Um I don't mind people that like trivia, but this is what Dad Man does for me. Now he has this silly trivia thing in his brain, right? Um, and he's like, hey, ask me a question about whatever um, he asked me about it. And it's like, "Do you know this? Do you know this? Do you know this?" I'm like, "No, I don't know it." And he's like, "Yes, you do." And I'm like, "No, I don't know it." "Yes, you do." And I'm like, "No, I don't know it." And he like insists that I know this inane trivia, and I don't. And it drives me crazy when people do that. No, I don't know. Tell me. Don't make me guess 20 bazillion answers. You love it because you're good at it. You always keep stupid stuff in your memory. I remember his 80s charts and stuff. Dad man remembers, a lot of music stuff at certain time periods. I can't remember which time period. Um, and you also love smart assing. You love someone to say, "Ah, quit being a smart ass." Yes, wings, yes. Trivia, yeah, wings, yes. I agree, absolutely. Yes, Dadman is your unknown and lost brother. And polar bear trivia, I did know this, that the fur is not white, it's translucent. I did know that. I think that is cool. And yes, 80s music. No, masters, do not tell me I need to go play trivia tonight. Please, no. No, no trivia. No. I actually, Mandalorian, I've got the song on YouTube in a tab, so when I get off the channel, I'm gonna play it immediately so I can listen to it, because my brain is like a steel sieve and everything leaks out of it all the time. Even though I make lists and then I forget to look at the lists because that's how my brain works. No. You guys can play trivia. Why don't you do a stream and play trivia? That's what you can do. Find a trivia game to play. Oh, Snort Pumas, you're what? What? You traitor! Votes for trivia! No! No! And oh, here's one. Pagonophobia is the fear of beards. Love it. I love that. Your child has pagonophobia. What? What are you saying about my child? You know, because there's a lot of kids that don't like people with beards. They've abandoned me. They've abandoned me. I feel so bad. I need to do a morning show trivia about your former content so you can check our attention level. Well, the thing, Masters, is that I then would have to remember all that I did on the show, and and I don't. I would have to go back and watch the show to get the information. I do know there was one talk show that used to do that. That they would the day before show, they would, have people in the audience, um, they'd ask questions for prizes about the show the day before. Yes, yes. It's not about the beard, it's about what might be living inside the beard. Yes. So now to our second one, which is World Braille Day, which celebrates the birth of Louis Braille, which we already talked about. Um, and he invented the reading and writing system used by millions of blind and partially sighted people all over the globe. You have birds living in your beard and some lizards too. Oh, it is 1:09 into the show, 10:09 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. We have, let me get here. We have 6 people watching on YouTube with 10 likes. Thank you very much. And our poll has not changed. We also have 5 people watching on Twitch. Thank you so much for that. And the birds are messy. Yeah, I bet, yes. An MMM's beard is a national wildlife preserve. A dragonfly has a lifespan of 24 hours. Got the lizards to try to eat the birds. Unless they are small lizards, then the birds eat the lizards. Mm. Our next day is World Hypnotism Day. And this was established to dispel the numerous myths that have come into existence surrounding hypnotism. Hypnotism isn't about mind control, and there's no way to make someone do something they wouldn't normally do. Those are just a couple of the misconceptions that World Hypnotism Day seeks to overturn. So, World Hypnotism Day. Dang, I can't hypnotize Dad Man into doing the dishes all the time. Darn it. Our next day is Tom Thumb Day. Uh, and Charles Sherwood Stratton was born at the time when job opportunities for a dwarf were not very great. So he became a circus performer and was uh, known internationally with the P.T. Barnum Circus. And the day was founded to celebrate this famous actor who is professionally known as General Tom Thumb. I'll do the dishes. I really don't like to. Do you have a dishwasher or do you wash them by hand? We wash ours by hand. I've never had a dishwasher. And then we have National Spaghetti Day. Spaghetti is one of the easiest and most favorite dishes to eat. And it's the perfect dish to make for your girlfriend or boyfriend or your spouse, even if you don't have that much talent. It's not that, well, you can ruin spaghetti, you can overcook it, the pasta, but it really is hard to destroy spaghetti. So we have hand washing, but not your fragile little hands. And have always did hand washing. Yes, we have to. Now, when I was growing up, my mom got my my dad got my mom a dishwasher. There was 7 people in the household, and it was really hard to um, keep up with the dishes. So got a dishwasher. Yes, you can. Yeah, if you overcook spaghetti, it is nasty. It is nasty. We went to a buffet for National Buffet Day yesterday, and they had some spaghetti on there, and so I thought, "Oh, I'll get a little bit." Oh my gosh, it was disgusting. It was so bad. Yeah, the pasta you can ruin. I agree. I know. I do agree with that. So our last celebration today is National Can Do Day. And that is instead of making impossible goals, um, focus on doing goals that you can do and doable tasks in your life. So don't go, I'm going to run, if you've never run before, not saying I'm going to run the Boston Marathon in 3 weeks. No, that's not doable. Um, um, so it encourages us to do things you're capable of doing and that you always dreamt of doing. It motivates us to concentrate on our strengths and turn our dreams into reality through determination and willpower. And that was from nationaltoday.com. But National Can Do Day. Okay, okay, okay. You can burn it, undercook it, overcook it with some sauce, add too much spice. Okay, I get it. You can ruin spaghetti. I just don't know how difficult you take and you cook it. You follow the directions on the package for this pasta. You dump it out. You take a can of spaghetti sauce. You don't even have to make spaghetti sauce from scratch anymore. Heat that up, put that on top of the spaghetti, and there, voila. How can I guess some people can mess that up. I guess they can. And then master says, go to Rome, pay 20 bucks, and basically you'll get some cement with tomatoes to eat. Been there, done that. Yes, there are people that can't boil water. Yes. Uh, hey, it's making spaghetti, and I tell you, if someone made, if someone took enough time to uh to open a can, even just preparing that and just putting it on top and having some Parmesan cheese, I would love it. If my kid did that, if my husband did that, I would love it. It's simple, and I would appreciate it because they did it for me. So, it might not be cooking in the truest sense of the word, but they are making a meal, and I would appreciate it. I appreciate it when Dad Man um made us a meal, and he did an experiment, and he took and mixed chocolate and mashed potatoes, and I will tell you, it wasn't horrific, but because I know that they have used mashed potatoes and made, like, cookies and things like that, but I appreciated the effort that was done, you know? He always tried to do something different every time he cooked a meal. Um, but yes. So before you ever marry again, you'll make the boil water test. I missed it this time for my fate. Oh goodness. Yes, chocolate mashed potatoes. Um, so yep. Those are all our days for today. Let's take this off of the screen here. Um, it is we have 11 people watching. It is 18 minutes past the hour. It's now 10:18 in my neck of the woods. And yes, we one time got someplace was selling MREs. And so we had MREs for dinner one night. It wasn't horrific, but it was an MRE. It was kind of fun to make the whole thing with the make it the boiling pack and all that stuff. But yep, he would figure out a way. We have 4 people watching on YouTube side, 10 likes, and on the poll, we still have sauce on top of pasta is number 1. And we have 5 people on Twitch. Thank you guys very much. Um, I'm working on getting alerts to be able to pop up on the streams. I sometimes like to put veggies in my pasta sauce. I think that would be good. I like casserole type dishes. Dad man wants a meat, a starch, and a vegetable all separate sometimes. He does eat, but I like just making one dish. I like casseroles. I love casseroles. I could have casseroles every day. So, but yeah, I would put vegetables in my pasta sauce. Uh, no problem there at all. Yep, I would do that in a heartbeat. One second, guys, I've got to take a drink. Ah, thank you, so much. Dadman says, "Can skip the veggies, all starch is cool." And yes, Dadman is always learning, Starter Poop is always learning. I am at that time of the season where I wake up every morning and my sinuses are congested, and about halfway through the show, my sinuses start draining, and it's like, "Uh." So, I apologize having to turn the mic on and off. Um, Thank you, Killer Rabbit, for stopping by. Have a good time at the store. Don't buy too much. And hardtack and beans, the Civil War staple. Yes, yes, yes. So 9 people are now watching. Our poll is still the same as it was before. We have 5 people on Twitch still. Thank you so much for that. And I think it's about time for our shameless promotions. And I want to get a song here that's like shameless promotions and then fireworks bursting everywhere. And then I do the shameless promotions. Yes, shame, shame, shame. Yes. So here they are. They're pretty simple now. I will be doing an impromptu stream building the Destiny 2. I need to get with Atwood to figure out when to do that. But also, I will post it on Twix at MDadmanWalking to let you know when that build will occur or any other builds that I'm doing for that matter. So yes. And you're watching this right now, Morning Musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking 55, daily, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at the same time for a new show. Absolutely. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Also, I have a Ko-fi, Ko-fi.com at Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. You can do a single donation or a monthly donation. It's kinda like, if you do a subscription, or join on one of the channels, but you're doing it through Ko-fi. Yeah. Also, I have let me find the button here. I have a Throne account, um, Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. It's a gift wish. It's a gift wish. It is a wish list where you can buy gifts to me, and your privacy is kept intact, and my privacy is kept intact, and you can get something if you want to support me in that. And like I say, if you buy a build for me, I will build it with you. We will schedule to do that. And talking about that, this has finally come in the mail. Yay. So I am going to do this build with Atwood as soon as we can figure a time to do it. It might be as early as tonight when he is working right now, but we will see. I have to talk with him. I was hoping it would come in on one of the days he has off, but it didn't. So we either have to wait till next Tuesday when he's off or we will do it before then. I've got a feeling we're gonna do it before then. But, yes, this build, Atwood, thank you so much for it. It has finally come in the mail. Yay! And also these builds I have with me Big Ben and Stonehenge working with Daisy and Liam on the time to build them so they can at least be present for one of the builds. So appreciative of that. And come on, where'd you go? There we go. We have live streams and VODs. YouTube.com at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, Twitch.tv /Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation and no numbers. You can check out my streaming schedule on Twix at mdadmanwalking. I try to post reminders of all my scheduled shows, my regular shows, and also any impromptu streams that I decide to do. So, yes, that's about it there. Let's remove that. Let's do this. And then let's look and close our poll. First, we're going to go to Twitch and thank the 4 people that are still here. Thank you very much for staying here and some of those wonderful facts, Killer Rabbit. Your trivia, I loved it. Thank you so much for that. And we have 5 people watching on YouTube with, I believe, 10 likes. Let's see. 11 likes. Thank you so much, whoever gave that 11 like. Appreciate that very much. Now, our poll, I'm going to end it. And I have to remember I have to add 1 to the uh, sauce. Um, we have sauce on top with pasta with meatballs, 1 at 45%. Sauce on top of pasta, second at 27. And I believe on third place, a tie of sauce mixed in with pasta plain and with meatballs. So 12 votes. Thank you all very much for that. We pretty much I've gone through the chat. We have you're welcome. You're very welcome for that, Masters. And Mandalorian, you have a good day yourself. And I'm going to listen to that song as soon as I get off. Sort of poopus, I'm waving a paw back. Uh, um, you forgot to like before. I do that all. If I don't do it at the beginning of the show, anybody's show, I forget to do it. Well, keep us updated on that. Keep us updated on that. And no, I will not remember trivia. I will forget it as soon as we get off the air. Trivia? What's trivia? Yes, yes, yes. So, um, yeah, Masters, keep us updated on what's going on, okay? Um, and on that note, I'm going to say see you next time. And remember to be kind, to show love, and remember you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And I wish you all peace. See you all next time. Bye bye.